Hello everyone, how are we getting on? Wayne Doran for SAFC Fan TV, back again with another Wayne's Weekly Roundup. So it's been a bit of a rubbish week or so for the club, following on from our last game where we lost 2-1 at Coventry. Another poor performance if we're honest, and that then falls on the back of the defeat at Rotherham and then the draw the week before against Bristol City. So, you know, these three games have left us in 9th place, 4 points out of the playoff places, and you know, no wins in 3 and back-to-back defeats. So it makes this weekend's game a little bit more important. We've had no midweek game, which has kind of helped Tony Mowbray to freshen things up a little bit, give the players a little bit of a break to recharge and, you know, re-energise the batteries a little bit. But we know who's going to be coming at the stadium right on Saturday. You know, ex-manager Alex Neil is going to come up. He's going to get a hostile reaction. They're not in very good form, but I just hope that we end up playing the game and not the occasion. You know, it's going to be an electric atmosphere. There's going to be a lot of hostility towards Alex Neil. I think he's going to get some abuse, and that we've not got our focus come off the game. So it's down to us to try and, you know, concentrate on matters on the pitch. It's going to be a tough game, but Tony Mowbray's press conference today, there's no new injury worries apart from the ones that lads who would take knocks and a long term out. He has given an update on Lyndon Gooch and Dennis Certain. So Lyndon Gooch is training this week, but it's non-contact training. He will be doing a full week's training next week, and then possibly could be available for the trip to Norwich next weekend. Dennis Certain still doesn't feel right following his concussion, but he's had a scan. There's no damage, but he just doesn't feel right in the following protocols to wait until he decides that he's fit and ready to go. But his words are that he's not feeling sharp and not very bright, and he's struggling a little bit. So it's just a case of a waiting game with Dennis Certain to see where he is. So that's kind of it where we are with the match on Saturday. A little bit of extra news. The club has issued a statement this afternoon to say there's gasworks on the south end of the Wearmouth Bridge. So they're advising, you know, people to get there early just in case they get caught up in the match traffic. So it's just advisable to leave a little bit earlier to avoid those roadworks at the south end of the Wearmouth Bridge, to avoid getting stuck. Also this week, the club have put out a statement to say that the away fans will be staying in the North Stand upper. Now, there was rumours in December that they were going to be moving them to the lower bowl, but following discussions with the Supporters Association, they've come up with the decision that leaving them up in the North Stand upper is the best possible location. They're introducing some new measures such as increased security, increased stewarding. They were going to put the nets up, but they decided against it. But from 2024-2025 they're going to introduce railed seating, which will stop the away fans from standing up. I'm not too sure, you know, if it's the right choice or not, but me personally, I think it probably makes a sensible choice if it's going to be safe. Yes, the safety of fans is paramount and priority, but if we're going to have to relocate all the season ticket holders in the south stand or in the lower bowl somewhere, it could be a massive upheaval for all those. So they decided to leave them up there with the increased safety measures. Let's hope, you know, we have the minority of fans that we have had issues with stay away and we don't get them issues moving forward. Dan Neil is also close to agreeing a new long-term contract, so, you know, a feather in the cap following on from the tying down of Corey Evans' new contract. Be good to get Dan Neil tied down as well. Obviously, there's going to be Premier League teams looking at him if we're not promoted this season. And also Anthony Patterson is also being linked with a move to Leicester. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that one, see how it develops. You know, I hope he stays here and his development continues with Sunderland. But you know, the season he's having, he's improving every game. So it's obviously he's going to get linked with Premier League teams up and down the country. He's also, you know, been linked with a call up to the England full team, which I'll be surprised if it happens, if I'm honest. But you never know. You know, fair play to him. Just shows you how far he's come in the development he's put in over the last year or so. So we'll just have to watch how that develops. But that's kind of everything that's happening at the club this week. Like I've said, don't forget to get to the game early to avoid them roadworks. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways on Saturday, and get back in the playoff picture. And let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Don't forget to watch SAFC Fan TV on Monday night, where we'll have all the reaction from the game on Saturday, and then on Thursday Night Live we'll be looking ahead to the Norwich game next weekend. But as always, like I always say, thanks for watching, take it easy and stay safe.